Nosiviwe Mapisa-Nqakula has been elected Speaker of Parliament. She won after receiving 199 votes. We get some reaction now from political analyst Brutus Malada. We'll also speak to Lindsay Dendlinger, who will be live to us from Parliament shortly. Brutus, thank you so much for making time. So 298 votes in total, 199 voted in support of this ANC nomination. 82 voted for the DA's nomination, Annalie Lotriet, and 17 votes were spoiled. Not a surprise.
Not a surprise at all, because the ANC, as the majority party in Parliament, instructs its members, its deployees, to vote according to the wishes of Luthuli House, not according to their own social conscience. So when they went to vote, it was an instruction that came from the ANC that their caucus should vote for their candidate, not considering whatever issues that the candidate might have.
Yeah. She's already dealing with a bit of heckling there in the beginning. And I know it's unfair to judge her based on just the first 5 minutes of her taking up the position. But what do you make of how, she was still asking the members of Parliament to be in order. There was a little bit of heckling. She indicated in the beginning that it's an emotional proceeding for her because she was feeling very humbled by the nomination. Do you think what happened now as she took up that position somehow sets the tone for what's to come?
Yeah, look, her election is marred with controversy. Firstly, the ANC's nomination, really, one would have expected that they could have considered someone else. A person like Naledi Pandor could have been a much better candidate for such a position. You need a speaker who is not mired in controversy. She is already facing some allegations of corruption within the Department of Defense. And to have her elected as that, to be the guiding person who is going to lead Parliament in holding the executive accountable, it's controversy. So we should expect that she will not receive the kind of respect that we've seen given to Freni Jinwala, given to the latest Speaker of Parliament. We should expect that it will be very tough for her because of the controversy around her.
She's promising, in fact, she first of all makes this admission that she recognizes the important transition that she must personally make to fulfill the obligations of Parliament, so that you ensure accountability and oversight of the executive. She's also extending a hand of cooperation to members of Parliament, to other opposition parties. You've indicated that the relationship is going to be rocky, given how she was rejected from the onset by some political parties, a lot of organizations outside Parliament. The EFF didn't even participate in today's voting process. How does she bring everybody together? Yes, she's saying I'm extending the hand of cooperation, but what does she need to do to convince them that she's committed to being a good speaker and ensuring that Parliament actually continues with its responsibility of holding the executive to account, and she won't compromise the integrity of this House?
Look, a speaker is supposed to be impartial, and it's good for her to speak in the way that she did, extending a hand to the opposition parties and so forth. We would have expected that from any person who gets appointed as the speaker. But Nosiviwe Mapisa-Nqakula is really a controversial appointment for the position of the speaker, because here is what is happening, Clement. She has controversies that she's bringing with from the executive, and she is supposed to hold her former colleagues accountable in Parliament. I wouldn't expect that she would not give favors to the members of the executive, given that even her appointment is a saving grace for her. She should have actually been dumped out of the political scene with a removal from cabinet, and that should have been the end. So she has been saved. A political career has been saved by placing her in parliament. She will need to also scratch the back of those that have scratched hers today.
All right, Brutus, thank you so much for making time. Brutus Malada, political analyst, reflecting on this important development this afternoon. Nosiviwe Mapisa-Nqakula officially now elected as the 6th Speaker of Parliament.